हेलो गाइस, वेरी गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू एंड वेलकम टू द सेशंस। कैसे हैं आप लोग? एंड हाउ इज लाइफ गोइंग ऑन? माई सेल्फ हर्ष प्रियम इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू ऑल वंस अगेन, आपका टीचर, आपका दोस्त, आपके सामने फिर से हूं फॉर पॉलिनोमियल्स HOTS क्वेश्चंस। हम लोगों ने 2 सेशंस ऑलरेडी कर लिए हैं। वी हैव डन 2 सेशंस इन विच वी हैव सीन multiple type of different questions, multiple types of different types of questions, all those questions which are very important, जो सारे questions बहुत important है exam point of view से, and that is why we have taken those questions. And just to continue that, few more questions are there. आज के सेशन में मैं आपको थोड़ा सा quadratic graph के बारे में हल्का सा बताऊंगा, and probably I'll show you that which question I'm going to take in the next sessions. And in the next session I'll be teaching you also about the graphs little bit, और उन टीचिंग्स की मदद से हाउ ग्राफ क्वेश्चंस, ग्राफिकल क्वेश्चंस कैन बी सॉल्व्ड, दैट आई विल बी टेकिंग इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन। आज के सेशंस में वी विल बी अगेन कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग ऑन द HOTS क्वेश्चंस, ओके? एंड आई एम गेटिंग सो मेनी ऑफ कमेंट्स एंड सो ओवरवेलमिंग रिस्पॉन्स। आज फिर से कमेंट्स ले लेता हूं, सो बिकॉज इन द प्रीवियस क्लास ऑल्सो दैट वीडियो हैज गॉट समथिंग अराउंड मोर देन 37 कमेंट्स। दैट्स रियली फैंटास्टिक। So Veera is saying, sir, please make videos on what are frequently asked questions in boards. Surely, Veera, that HOTS is outcome of that only. Whatever are the most frequent questions, they are all those questions I have taken here. And apart from that, Veera, in the end, just before the boards, every year we come up with a sprint concept. So sprint will be again coming, and we'll be teaching you with all those important and most frequent questions. Vinayak is saying, thank you so much for uploading. Please upload videos of all the lessons in math. Surely, Vinayak, I'm doing that, but it will take some time. धीरे धीरे करके आगे बढ़ेंगे. Enkusa is eagerly waiting for the next session. By the way, I am NCERT 2010. Sorry, NCERT 2010. I'll be remembering your name. Rafiq is saying, you're the best and wonderful maths teacher. Thank you, Rafiq. Thank you very much. Padma, better to explain in one language. Okay, Padma. Actually, the thing is this, that Hindi, since my native language is Hindi, so that connects more better. English में वो थोड़ा सा अलग वाली feel आ जाती है, तो most of the teaching language I use in English. लेकिन अब जहाँ पे where there is some kind of conversation, so I come back to Hindi. So means you won't get any trouble in the studies, don't get worried for that. लेकिन I can't also help कि मैं हर वक्त सिर्फ English, that does not give me that good feeling. Chalo, anyways, I'll try to do that, and I'll keep this in my mind. Okay, second is next is Asta Verma. Thank you for helping. Vedantu really helped me a lot, sir. You are actually the best maths teacher whom I have studied, but sir, please make us practice more question. Okay, Asta, thank you. By the way, thank you very much for your words. It's really inspiring. And apart from that, I'll be giving you more questions. Don't get worried for practicing also. By the way, you can in the meantime try solving RS Agrawal or NCERT. RD Sharma, many students solve. If you are able to solve it, you can solve that also. Okay. So thereafter, Sheikh is there. Sheikh Firoz, sir, I was unable to solve homework that you have given. It's okay, Sheikh. Vinayak, Avishi Gupta, sir, all the classes are going to be premiums only. We have will not have live classes now. Avishi, actually the thing is this, that we are trying to put that live classes, but the thing is this, that in the evening time I'm completely booked with that my regular sessions for the paid students, kind of that. So that is why all the sessions are premiered, and I just premiere it for you guys to make it feel like live. But there are some limitations which we are facing right now. Probably in future, as you are saying, शायद ये मुमकिन हो जाए कि I may be able to see you guys live. So we are trying on that. We are working on that. Okay. By the way, क्योंकि शाम में हम लोग सारे टीचर्स की क्लासेस होती हैं for those students who have joined Vedantu. So it's like that. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. And Raghav is saying, sir, questions were easy. It's okay, Raghav. That's really fantastic to listen. If you are finding questions easy, that's really super duper awesome. Harsh is saying, thanks a lot for the session. Very important. Session is very important. Thanks. It's okay, Harsh. Harsh, same brother, isn't it? Amrendra Pandey, neither number 1, number 2. This is the only one super one. Oh ho, Amrendra. Thank you. Rafiq, sir, you're awesome and fantastic. Okay, Sharad is saying, sir, IT level questions आपने बोला था अगली क्लास में. शरद बोला तो था, वैसे मैं भूल गया. अभी मैं तुम कमेंट में पढ़ के याद आ रहा है कि मैंने IT लेवल क्वेश्चंस बोला था. I completely forgot यार. चलो ठीक है, मैं प्रयास करूंगा in the next session. I'll give you some IT level questions. Don't get worried. Karan is saying, sir, trigonometry important question, sir. Please, it's okay. Okay, I'll give you trigonometry. Karan, it will take some time to come to trigonometry. Okay. Thereafter, ERTV. Thank you, sir. So you must so great. ERTV. Okay. यार बहुत टाइम लग जा रहा है इसको सबको पढ़ने. मैं बस नाम पढ़ देता हूँ. ERV TV, ऑनलाइन ज्ञान, गौतम शुक्ला, चंद्रन M, गौरव केडिया, आयुष शर्मा, रफीक, हर्षित, हर्ष सिन्हा, अंकिता कुमारी, फ्रीक विंक, and Naveen Maurya and Rani and Harshana. So thank you all of you guys for putting such beautiful comments, and I just keep on going through those comments. मैं उन पे reply भी करता हूँ, तो you can have a conversation with me through those comments. So without wasting much time, let's start. Before starting, this is a very beautiful thing for all of you guys. If you can dream it, you can do it. So just dream something big. Don't dream something very small. Just dream big and you will be able to do that. Okay? So let's start. Here goes the first question, guys. And the first question says this. If the polynomial fx is equal to... अरे यार, answer नहीं दिखाना था. Sorry. हाँ. If the polynomial... Let me start. हाँ. If the polynomial ax cube plus bx minus c is divisible by the polynomial this, then ab is equal to what? This is our question. Chalo, it's very simple. I'll just tell you how to do this. Simply, this is divisible by this. So just divide it. X square plus bx plus c, and this is dividing ax cube plus bx minus c. Now, you have to divide it first term, so I'm just dividing it. It is ax into x is ax cube, ax into bx is abx square, and ax into c is plus acx. Now, please pay attention. Here it will be minus, cancelled. Now, these two terms would not be able to add it up or subtract it up. Why? Because x and x square. But they will be added or subtracted, whatever, because they have the same x term. So I'll write this term as it is, that is minus abx square. And then I'll write plus bx and minus acx. So b minus ac I'm writing, and I'm taking x as common from both the terms. Now, and this minus c is remaining, so minus c will be here. Now everyone please pay attention that we have got this term. Now we need to divide. Again, I'm taking the first term and the first term. So minus abx square, and here is x square. So it will be minus ab into x square is minus abx square. Minus ab into b is minus ab square x. Minus ab square x, and then minus ab into c. So minus ab into c is minus abc. Minus abc. Again, changing of the signs. This is being plus, and plus. So this is getting cancelled. Now everyone please pay attention. X and x is again common. So I'm writing here b minus ac, and this is plus ab square. So plus ab square, and all common x. And then what we have? Jaldi bata do. We have minus c and plus abc. So I'm writing here plus abc minus c. चलो, यहां तक की तो बात समझ में आ गई. This was division. Now what we have to do? Polynomial is divisible. Divisible means it's completely divisible. Completely divisible का मतलब क्या होता है? Completely divisible का मतलब that it is not going to leave any remainder. Any remainder means it should not have any of these terms. अब x की वैल्यू क्या होगी मुझे नहीं पता. I don't know the value of x. So what I can do, if I have to make this whole remainder 0, I can do simply that this is the coefficient of x. If I make it equal to 0, and this is my constant, and if I make this also equal to 0, my objective will be complete. Because coefficient of x is 0, so it will be 0x and plus 0. That will make the whole remainder as 0, isn't it? So we have to just do one simple thing, that we have to make this coefficient 0 and this coefficient 0. ये 0 कैसे बनेगा? बहुत आसान है. सबसे पहले इस आसान वाले टर्म को 0 बनाते हैं. Everyone please pay attention. I'll just show you. ABC minus C. So ABC minus C equals to 0. Send it to that side. ABC is equal to C. C and C cancelled. So B is equal to 1 by A. And what we have been asked? We have been asked B equal to 1 by A की भी जरूरत नहीं है. This is like ABC. This is ABC equal to C, and C being cancelled. So we have AB is equal to 1. And this was being asked, isn't it? So AB is equal to 1. Now इसी में here only we have one more question. We can have one more question. I'll show you that is there in the next question. That next question could be that find the value of C. What is the value of C? So for finding the value of C, you have one more thing to make it equal to 0. Just make this one as equal to 0. So what will I do? मैं क्या करूंगा? मैं इसको करूंगा C AB equals to 1. I'll remember this. और मैं यहां पे ये लिख रहा हूं B minus AC and plus AB square is equal to 0. Now what to do? क्या करें? ऐसा करते हैं, I'll just do one thing. B, let this minus go there. So it has plus AB square. Can I write AB square as AB into B? Possible, na? AB square को AB into B is equals to minus AC going to this side, it will become plus AC. Got it? Now you must be remembering कि just now we have proved one value that AB is equal to 1. So I'll put here 1 because this is 1. So if I am putting here 1, it will become B plus B, that is equal to AC. So this is 2B equals to AC. Now you got the value of C, that is C is nothing but 2B by A. Isn't it? 2B by A. So we got the value 2B we got the value of C is equal to 2B by A. And we could have got in the different methodology also, we could have substituted the value of B or A from here. कुछ भी हो सकता था, कुछ भी अलग एग्जांपल. सब्जेक्टिव है तो यू डोंट हैव टू पुट एन आंसर जहां पे वो फाइनल आंसर होगा. फाइनल आंसर कुछ भी हो सकता है. इट कुड बी हियर, इट कुड बी हियर, एनीवेयर. ओके, चलो आई जस्ट शो यू द क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो. आई गेस यू वुड हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस. तो फॉर दिस आंसर इज 1 AB and here we have been asked the value of C. So the value of C is coming as 2B. So we will again substitute those values. वो value substitute करने से we will get that. I'm just giving you a confidence कि वो हो जाएगा if you will try to solve it out. Now if you have understood till here, यहां तक सारी बातें समझ में आ गई. अच्छा यहाँ पे इक्वेशन, नहीं इक्वेशन भी सेम है, इक्वेशन भी सेम है. चलो, so if you have understood till here, let's move on to the next question. Let me tell you, this type of question has not been asked very anytime in the boards, but this is a very new type of question and a good level of question. So that is why I have taken these questions in today's session. That और ऐसे कौन से questions हो सकते हैं जो आपके बोर्ड में आ सकते हैं. एक तो वो क्वेश्चन होते हैं जो बोर्ड हमेशा पूछता है, which board asks very frequently, but there are certain questions which board forms newly, मतलब वो बोर्ड्स में कभी नहीं देखे जाते हैं. तो those questions come from the books only, standard books, या some new idea comes up. So these type of questions are kind of new questions which has not come in the boards, but it might come. So please take a note of these type of questions and it will be, मतलब इसके आसपास के questions आ सकते हैं. It is very possible. चलो, let's move on guys. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Here goes the next question. Next question says, क्या कहता है? If 1 0 of the polynomial this is reciprocal of other, then K. I know you would have seen this question, but it's a very good question. और इस क्वेश्चन में वेरिएशन और वेरिएबिलिटी बहुत ज्यादा लाई जा सकती है. इट इज वेरी पॉसिबल. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, इस क्वेश्चन को और ज्यादा टफ बनाया जा सकता है. एंड दिस क्वेश्चन कैन वाइस वर्सा बी मेड मोर इजियर ऑल्सो. ओके, तो यहां पे मैंने इसको मीडियम लेवल का रखने की कोशिश की है. लेट्स सी हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस. If 1 0 of the polynomial is reciprocal, so if I am assuming this 1 0 as alpha, the reciprocal 0 will be 1 by alpha. Now if I am not wrong, you would be able to understand that product of roots will be working here more fine. क्यों? देखो हमारे पास we have two properties, sum of zeros and product of zeros. If I'll do sum of zeros, it will be alpha plus 1 by alpha, a complicated figure. But if I'll be doing product of zeros, it will be alpha into 1 by alpha, and that will cut down and it will give me 1. So I'll go for that. So I'm doing product of 0, alpha into 1 by alpha. Product of zeros is equal to C by A, isn't it? C की value 4K divided by A की value is K square plus 4. K square plus 4. Alpha and alpha cancelled. So we have 1 is equal to this. So I'll do the cross multiplication. It will become 1 into K square plus 4 is equal to 4K. Bring this 4K to this side. It will become K square minus 4K plus 4 is equals to 0. Now we have simply K minus 2 whole square equals to 0 and hence K is equals to 2. Now here there could have been multiple possibilities कि K की वैल्यू में क्या रखूं या फिर इस इक्वेशन को मैं चेंज कर सकता हूं, इसे चेंज कर सकता हूं, and I can form multiple type of questions. Why I am all telling this to you all guys? देखो एक बात हमेशा याद रखना कि एग्जाम में क्वेश्चंस एज इट इज वैल्यूज के साथ नहीं आते हैं. मैथमेटिक्स दैट इज व्हाई बीइंग टर्म्ड एज काइंड ऑफ अ ट्रिकी सब्जेक्ट फ्रॉम मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज वहां पे क्वेश्चंस के टाइप सेम होते हैं बट वैल्यूज बदल के वी कैन फॉर्म इनफाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. तो इसी टाइप का क्वेश्चन आएगा, दे विल बी सेइंग 1 0 इज reciprocal of other 0, but which type of equation they are giving, it is up to them and that can be varied. अब अगर मैं सिंपल अगर इस इक्वेशन को ऐसा बना देता 2x square plus 5x plus k, तो here the c by a value would have been simply k by 2, and if it is equal to 1 like here, we would have got the value of k equals to 2. ये बहुत सिंपल हो जाता, isn't it? So it would have been a 2-marker question, but surely this is a 3-marker question or a 4-marker question can even be. So it all depends on the type of questions, okay? And you should be able, see, I am telling you not from an examiner point of view, I am all teaching you all these things with one perspective. कि देखो यार, एग्जाम में क्वेश्चंस एग्जामिनर कैसे सेट करता है, उसका माइंडसेट क्या है, जस्ट ट्राई टू एनालाइज दैट, रीड दैट, और व्हेन यू विल बी एबल टू थिंक ऑन दैट प्लेन, यू विल बी प्रोबेबली इन अ स्टेट जहां पे तुम्हारे कोई भी क्वेश्चंस छूटेंगे नहीं. सो जस्ट कीप ऑन ट्राइंग डूइंग दैट. Think like an examiner, that how an examiner can think, how he will be forming questions. If you will be an examiner, which type of questions will you be forming for your students? If you will be able to think that, correlate that, probably you will be able to analyze and judge all those questions which I do. जैसे I have a very good strong skill which I can say कि I am very good at judging the questions or guessing the questions कि इस साल ये questions आने चाहिए. So it's all because of this nature only. So you can also do this. Just analyze each and every question whichever you solve, that which are other possibilities of this questions and what other different type of this questions can be asked. Okay, chalo, let's move ahead guys. So we have got the answer, k is equals to 2, k is equals to 2. We got the answer. Now let's move ahead with the next question. It's looking like same but it's not same. Alpha and beta are the zeros. आराम से पढ़ना है इसको. Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. This. Then a polynomial having 1 by alpha and 1 by beta as its zeros. तो क्या होगा? So I'll just give you a brief history of this question. History क्यों कह रहा हूं? Because there are certain concepts which is engaged with this question and that needs to be known. So what are those concepts? See, first concept, you all would have studied ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now, you all must be knowing that we can divide this equation by a, and you would have even done it by a. So we will be getting x square plus b by a, x plus c by a. Now, do you remember that for this particular equation we used to assume two zeros, alpha and beta, because this is a quadratic equation. अगर ये quadratic equation है तो we used to assume alpha and beta are going to be the two zeros, and hence since alpha and beta are the zeros, we used to form an equation where x minus alpha will be a factor and x minus beta will be a factor, and I used to multiply them and get it equal to 0. That used to be my equation. I am very sure that you would have remembered this because this is in the polynomials chapter. Theory में है ये. Now second part हमारा क्या होता था कि second part में we used to equalize it with the first equation. और यहाँ पे if you remember, we used to get an equation like x square minus of alpha plus beta times x plus alpha beta. ऐसा कुछ equation मिलता था, and then we used to join this and correlate it like this, something कुछ ऐसा करते थे हम लोग. Now this part is very important. I am just rubbing all the parts. Now this part is important only. Which part? X square minus alpha plus beta, that is sum of zeros, into x plus product of zeros, alpha into beta. Now this sum is what? Sum of zeros. Now say for example, zeros may not be only alpha beta. Zeros जरूरी थोड़ी कि alpha beta हो. Alpha beta तो मैंने माना है. I have assumed alpha beta. I can take it here p plus q and p into q. If I'm assuming zeros to be p and q, if I'm assuming the zeros to be a and b, I can write it here a plus b plus a into b, like that. So here for this case, I am assuming that one of the zeros. See, now read the question. If alpha beta are the zeros of this polynomial, for this polynomial alpha beta are the zeros, then a polynomial having this zero. So here the zero has been changed. Now I am assuming this zero as p. P is equal to 1 by alpha, and the next zero as q, that is 1 by beta. So if I am assuming this zeros, now my polynomial will look like x square minus of p plus q times x plus pq. Sum of zeros into product of zeros. Now once I have got this, now I'll be able to solve it very easily. Simple, x square minus 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta times x plus 1 by alpha into 1 by beta. Now you just need to put the values. यहाँ पे LCM ले लो. If you'll be having the LCM, I'll just write it down. So if you'll be having the LCM, it will be x square minus beta plus alpha. So that is simply alpha plus beta divided by alpha beta times x plus 1 by alpha beta. So simply you need sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros, you'll get it from here. Alpha plus beta, sum of zeros is minus b by a, that is minus p. And product of zeros, that is alpha into beta, is c by a, that is q. Got it? So just put the values here. X square minus p divided by q times x plus 1 by q. Now just take that LCM. So q and q will be LCM. So it will come look like qx square. It will look like qx square minus px plus 1 and whole divided by q if you want to do. But either way it will become 0 because this will go to multiply this side and it will become the 0. So if I simply want to write simple thing, it will be looking like this. Qx square minus px plus 1 equals to 0. And that is my final equation. Did you all understand it? Jaldi batao. I'm very sure you would have understood it. And this is the equation how it will be formed. मैंने इस क्वेश्चन को इतना extensive इसलिए जाके बताया है because this is a very probable question. Let me tell you, because in past so many years board has asked this question multiple times, innumerous times. इसीलिए इस क्वेश्चन को स्टार मार्क लगा के just make it very very important. Okay. That is why I have taken this question into so deep and elaborate. This is a very very important question. Okay, don't leave this. Chalo. Now if you have understood, again I am saying think like an examiner. यहां पे ये वैल्यूज चेंज हो सकती हैं. Now I will tell you what type of values can be given here. See, the zeros can be 1 by alpha, 1 by beta, or it can be alpha by beta and beta by alpha. It can be even 2 alpha plus 3 beta and 3 alpha plus 2 beta. See, I'm increasing the complexity of the question. Now, the same thing can be even written as alpha raised to power minus 1 and beta raised to power minus 1. It's all about the fear of the students. It's not about the toughness of the question. It is nothing tough. But once the student says, oh, alpha raised to power minus 1, what is this? Now, what the hell is this? Sir, no, I have not studied this. Now, this is the first thought which comes into your mind. But don't get tricked by the tricks of those examiners, okay? Now, similarly, a more tougher version, alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. Something more tougher is 2 alpha plus 3 beta, 3 alpha plus 2 beta. Although these all have the same methodology of being solved, but just you have to keep on changing the formulas. Same formula. The skeletal formula will be same, x square minus sum of roots plus product of roots. But here, if you'll do the sum, you'll get alpha square plus beta square divided by alpha beta. So again, you need to know the formula of alpha square plus beta square in the form of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. अगर कुछ लोगों को नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि मैं क्या 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 blah 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 बोले जा रहा हूँ, just leave it. Previous session में I have done these type of questions also. Okay, so just look at the previous session, you'll understand it. चलो. So I have just given you the variation and the variety of the questions which might be asked from this chapter. चलो अब आगे बढ़ते हैं without wasting much time. Here we go. So the answer is qx square plus px plus 1 as we have said it. अच्छा हमने लगता है पिछले क्वेश्चन में कुछ गलती कर दी. Okay. Now I remember. There the value. I'll just tell you. हाँ मेरे को अभी याद आ रहा है. There the value was minus p. Alpha plus beta was minus p. And x square minus it should have been minus p by q. मैंने जल्दी में by mistake I have written that. So it will be minus p by q times x plus 1 by q. So now it will be plus px and this q will come here. It will be qx square and then plus 1 equals to 0. Sorry for that. वो मैथ्स में थोड़ा बहुत होते रहता है. चलो, if you have understood it, let's move ahead. Now here goes the next question, guys. काफी क्वेश्चंस कर लिए क्या? चलो देखते हैं. It is saying that if alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial fx is equal to x square minus p times x plus 1 minus c, such that alpha plus 1 into beta plus 1 is equal to 0. यहां तक की वैल्यू दी हुई है. नाउ लेट मी टेल यू, यहां पे भी मल्टीपल टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस होंगे. पहले इसको फॉर्म करता हूं. फर्स्ट आई विल सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, देन आई विल टेल यू द नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. ओके, हां, तो c की वैल्यू क्या होगी? व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द वैल्यू ऑफ c इफ दीज कंडीशंस आर गिवन हियर? चलो देखते हैं क्या होगा. आई डोंट नो बाय द वे. चलो शुरू करते हैं. लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस इज गिवन, जस्ट मल्टीप्लाइड अल्फा इनटू बीटा. सो दिस इज अल्फा बीटा प्लस अल्फा इनटू 1 अल्फा plus 1 into beta, beta, and plus 1 into 1, so plus 1 is equal to 0. Fair enough? Fair enough. Now, just do one thing, simply rewrite this equation. I'll write it x square minus px, and minus p into 1 is minus p, and then minus c equals to 0. So now you are able to see that this is in the format of ax square plus bx plus this is whole is c, working as c. You would have understood this now. चलो अगर इतना समझ में आ गया, alpha plus alpha into beta, it's c by a, constant by a, constant is minus p minus c. I am writing here minus p minus c divided by a here is nothing, so it is simply 1. So I am just writing here 1 plus alpha plus beta is minus b by a. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a. So minus, in place of b, you would be able to find that the minus p is the value. I'm writing here minus p divided by a1, and plus 1 is already there, equals to 0. Now, simple, minus p, minus c, minus minus plus p, and plus 1, and equals to 0. Answer आ गया होगा शायद. Minus p plus p cancelled. Minus c, we will go to that side. 1 is equal to c, and we have got the value of c is equals to 1. Now let me tell you how board plays. Say for example, अब अगर तुम just imagine कि अगर तुम एक बार में पहली बार में इस क्वेश्चन को देखते तो what would have been your conclusion? तुमने देखा कि ये इक्वेशन दिख रहा है, ये इक्वेशन दिख रहा है, अल्फा बीटा इसके जीरोस हैं. अब तुम जैसे ही यहां पे आते तुम देखते अरे यार ये जीरो दिया हुआ है, तो सी की वैल्यू पूछा, सी तो यहां है, एंड यहीं पे बच्चा डरता है. एंड इट्स लाइक डरने वाली कोई बात ही है. देखो 4 स्टेप्स में, 3 स्टेप्स में ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो गया. सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट प्लेइंग विथ योर ओन फियर, and don't get tricked by the examiner or the methodology which he is adopting for playing with your fear. Don't get tricked by that. और वो बहुत जरूरी है. That is very important. So यहाँ पे ये क्वेश्चन काफी इजी था, and I'm going to tell you one more method, one more type of question based on this only. यहाँ पे ये भी हो सकता था that alpha beta are the zeros of this polynomial, then instead of such that it would have been find alpha plus 1 into beta plus 1. Only this was question. So that could also have been here. यहाँ पे सारी values लिखी रहती है and you had to find the value. So you would have got the value 1 minus c. 1 minus c would have been your value instead of 0. Isn't it? तो इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस बन सकते हैं and very probable, very possible, ऐसे सारे क्वेश्चंस बनाए जा सकते हैं. So just pay attention over those type of questions. Keep your mind thinking according to an examiner or according to a mathematician. Examiner भी मैं क्यों बोलूं? मैं खुद ये फील करता हूं, आई ऑलवेज फील कि मैथमेटिशियन की तरह अगर दिमाग चलाओगे ना तो यू विल फाइंड सॉल्यूशन इन एवरी फेज ऑफ दैट लाइफ. देखो मैथ्स में क्या है ना, सारे बच्चे बोलते हैं सर मैथ्स बहुत टफ है, एंड इनफैक्ट है भी टफ. बट एक चीज हमेशा याद रखना कि अगर तुम मैथ्स अच्छे से कर लोगे तो यू आर नेवर एवर गोइंग टू फेल इन लाइफ. व्हाई? बिकॉज दोज हु आर एबल टू डू मैथ्स प्रॉपरली, दिस मीन्स that they are able to find the problem out of the complex situation. क्योंकि मैथ्स में आंसर दिखते नहीं है, उन्हें फाइंड करना पड़ता है, और उस फाइंड को करने के लिए दिमाग चलाना पड़ता है. एंड ये मैं नहीं कह रहा हूं, this science says this, research have been done कि all those people who are very good in mathematics kind of, who play their brain well, and if they are equipped with some social क्या कहते हैं, सोशल टूल्स एज एन कम्युनिकेशन, टॉकिंग टू पीपल, अगर ये सारी चीजें उनकी थोड़ी अच्छी है तो दे आर वेरी वेल डेवलप्ड वेल बीइंग. लेट मी टेल यू. तो इसीलिए मैथ्स अच्छा होना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जिनका मैथ्स अच्छा नहीं होगा प्रोबेबली दे विल बी स्टक इन सम देयर लाइफ प्रॉब्लम्स एंड दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू फाइंड अ सॉल्यूशन आउट ऑफ इट. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई ऑलवेज कीप ऑन टेलिंग कि मैथ्स को बहुत अच्छा रखो और बहुत प्रयास करो इसको अच्छा करने का, क्योंकि इसमें प्रयास जितना ज्यादा करोगे तुम अपने माइंड को उतना ज्यादा ओपन करोगे. So guys, time I guess is not allowing us to extend this session further. So it was really a very fantastic session. मैं आगे end करने के पहले इसका solution भी दिखा दूं. 1 and Probably this will be my next question in the next session, and this is going to be a very super duper awesome question. ये ग्राफ से रिलेटेड है और ज्यादा अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, प्रोबेबली काइंड ऑफ आईटी लेवल क्वेश्चन, बट आईटी लेवल की क्वेश्चंस भी मैं कुछ इंक्लूड करूंगा. एंड नेक्स्ट सेशन इज अगेन गोइंग टू बी सुपर डुपर ऑसम. सो विद दिस लेट्स से अ गुड बाय टू ऑल ऑफ यू, एंड इट वाज रियली अ फैंटास्टिक एंड फैंटाबुलस सेशन विद यू ऑल. आई रियली लाइक एंड एंजॉय being coming in front of you guys and taking the sessions. और जब तुम्हारे कमेंट्स मिलते हैं वीडियोस पे, लाइक्स एंड व्यूज एंड ऑल दैट, वो देख के काफी खुशी मिलती है. इट्स लाइक फील होता है कि हाँ, इतने सारे बच्चे देख रहे हैं एंड दे आर बीइंग बेनिफिटेड, दे आर पुटिंग सो नाइस कमेंट्स. इट्स लाइक सुपर डुपर ऑसम. So guys, myself Harsh Priyam signing off at this junction, saying you all a very good bye and a very good night. See you guys in the next session. Till then, bye bye and take care. Bye.